Let's move on, and I'm gonna come to you here, Paper Thing, because I saw you in that DFM amazing jacket that you were wearing. I don't know if you have it with you or if it was a part of the broadcast.
No, that's a Kame's jacket actually.
Oh, is it?
They let me borrow it. Yeah, for that.
I was gonna say we didn't get those last year.
I tried to steal it, but they weren't. Yeah, they wouldn't let me. Yeah.
Anyway, you were wearing the jacket. You were looking hella fine, but
thank you.
DFM were not looking hella fine.
No. No. I mean, it's sad captain noises over here. I feel like this came down to mental. I think the T1 series kind of broke them a little bit when they flubbed 3 pistol rounds that they literally lost to like 1vx clutches to, you know, Stacks, and one of them was Munchkin. I think that kind of started to break them a little bit, because I think they came out of that T1 series feeling like they should have at least taken it to 3 maps. And they probably should have, but they didn't, and they made some big mistakes in key moments where they weren't swinging together, they weren't, you know, kind of calming properly in those moments, and I think that kind of started to snowball after they lost the first map here against Paper X, where again, probably feeling like they have a really good chance here on Haven, and then, you know, some of the protocols start to break down, like nobody swings there, you know, you're just trying to let Yatsuka do his thing, and then Forsaken kills you, and then you know, Yatsuka started to lose confidence very quickly. Like that was another big thing, is he really fell apart there, especially on split. He had a really rough go of it. So that really hurts them, as kind of like having that extra layer of firepower behind May to challenge some of these bigger name teams. Overall, I think this felt like they ran out of ideas as well. It felt very basic, very simple, especially in the Paper X match. I didn't feel like they were employing some of the trickery and kind of interesting tactics. I don't know, you know, what, you know, if maybe they need to drill some new kind of ideas into their macro assess as the IGL, but it just all just came crumbling down. And then that split was just tragic. I mean, that 1v2 against something made me just die inside.
Wow. This felt to me like it was just textbook, like we just narrowly lost a very close map, and then we can't recover for the second one. That, and just not having too much time to try to, like, you know, turn around, come up with anything new for the split, which they had just, you know, played the day prior versus T1. It just felt like, yeah, they had just kind of run out of steam. But I think, you know, similar situation, like I'm still very hopeful for DFM. They very much are kind of like the, you know, the guiding star of Japanese Valorant at the moment. And this is, I think, without a doubt, the strongest roster that the org has ever had. And I think that I don't think that this is going to be a flash in the pan type situation where it's like, oh, well, they're just never going to be able to, you know, make it that close to qualifying for the rest of the year. Like, I think that they absolutely could. But when we got to split, it just felt like players were, you know, falling asleep a little bit. They just weren't focused in.
And I also think they flubbed the map draft real quick against T1. They had Abyss open and they didn't pick it. That was...
They were worried about the triple duelist.
Well, as long as they could defend A, they probably would have been fine. But anyway, DFM, they're gone. I mean, they finished 5th in this tournament. Obviously, you need to finish top 3 or 4 if it's champs to make it. Paper Thin, will DFM make an international this year?
Yes.
He says with confidence.
Very confident.
I feel like they should have learned a lot from all of this. And I think, you know, actually, Seth, you said something on the cast the other day that actually made me think of what happened with this team after this. You mentioned that after Izu lost that one kickoff and he was crying on stage because of how much it hurt him. Well, we saw that with Yatsuka here, where he really took this loss, very hard. And so I hope that kind of gives him, you know, because he showed tons of promise this stage, that it gives him and the team like that confidence that they can get this stuff done. And I mean, 5th, their best finish ever, right, in Pacific. You know, so it's still trending up, it's still trending better, you've still got better players, you got a better coach, like everything looks like it has the potential to be better. Like you could be a 4th or a 3rd place team. So I think, yeah, I think they could do it. I really do.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, to be fair to you, you've been on this ship
for a
whilst
while.
they've been
You
finishing
don't want to get off
11th
now.
and
Where,
12th.
yeah, I'm like
I mean, this is
Magellan.
as good
I'm
as it's
just
been.
coming around the bottom of Chile now, but I
think
missed
he
it.
should.
And
I think he should go down with the ship, which means that I get to cast with somebody else.
no,
Or, you know,
no, you're
if he-
stuck with me.
when they get eliminated,
No.
I get to just carry over somebody else.
Yeah, maybe.
You're stuck in the Mariana Trench.
I would say there's so many positives though for this team. It's like the only negative is just the Pacific is stacked. That's
Yes.
it. That's like the only
Yeah.
reason why, because it's
Yeah.
the best they've looked. It's the best Japanese team we've probably had since 2022 run.
Yeah.
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 Maybe some
Maybe
towards the beginning of
23.
2020. Yeah, I was gonna say beginning of 23, basically until Laz went.
Yeah, Laz.
Essentially.
Basically,
Yeah.
without Laz, it's been rough.
But yeah, I would be feeling good, man. Firepower's good. Game plans, you've
Yeah.
shown enough that you can adapt.
They have
It's,
enough firepower to compete. That's
Yeah.
that's an improvement over previous years and or
Yeah,
Zeta
yeah.
Division maybe now. So that's a start. We've got to start, and then they're
Gotta get it
pretty
consistently.
good. They're pretty good.
Yep.
They're
This,
good.
this is the first time that
You
I
got
can say those words
rookies.
about DFM.
Yeah, they're
for a
inexperienced.
consistent time at
Mm.
least.